Hi everyone, welcome to another video. My name is Chloe and I teach manifestation in the easy, allowing way. If you need help manifesting your dreams, your desires into reality, I would love to help you. All the information is in the description. So today I wanted to talk about your desire is already done. Everything you want is already created. So all you have to do is step into that reality or choose that reality that you want to live. And most of the time, you don't even need to do so much. Just dissolving the resistance is what does it. You don't need to fix anything. You don't need to chase anything. Everything comes to you. When you release resistance and you accept your desire as done, everything flows to you freely because life rearranges for you. The universe rearranges for you. So there's nothing that you cannot be or do or have. You just have to keep yourself happy and believe that what you want is done and live from that reality. So when something is done, you don't go and chase it because you are the God of your reality. You're the source of your reality. You're the creator of everything that comes to you. There are no limits. Everything you want is yours already. If you have a thought that you want something, that just means it's already done. There are no rules. Nobody's judging you. Nobody's asking if you're worthy. Nobody's saying and checking if you've done the work. Nobody is there to judge your manifestation, if you're worthy for that, or if you have suffered enough, or if you have worked enough. Nobody is out there taking score of what you're doing. The universe is just matching your vibration. Your vibration is your thoughts and your mood, how you feel. So we can definitely manifest with all emotions. We're always manifesting. We cannot turn this off. You're a master at manifesting. So my favorite way is to get in the vortex, to feel good, and then tell the stories of what I already have. So if you want something to come in your reality, start practicing the story that it's already done. If you were to tell me, I have my desire, what would you say to me? That's the story you want to keep telling in your mind. Your inner world, your inner conversations, they are manifesting. They are manifesting into your reality. And definitely when we allow and we move with the flow of life, the universe rearranges everything because your inner being already became your desired reality, and you are your inner being. That's just the big aspect of you, the non-physical aspect of you. So the bigger part of you has already become the desire that you want. It's already done. That's why it's so easy. The only thing that stops us is the negative stories that we tell, or the stories that we don't have it. Because what's happening is the bigger part of you already is having it. And then the person you is thinking, I don't have it. So this is a split energy. We want to close that energy. We want to live in the abundance energy. And abundance energy always has more. There's always more. You always expect good things. In this now, good things are happening for me. I already have this. I already feel this way. They are always feeling this way about me. You tell the reality the way you want it to live. And that reality projects into the 3-dimensional world that we see. So first we live it internally, and then we live it externally. So to practice it in our mind, I love to do different processes. Sometimes I get into the processes. Sometimes I like to not do anything. And sometimes when I don't do anything, that's when everything comes to me. Because in that soft, allowing, I don't care mode is when everything manifests. Because the inner being has become the desire. And when you soften and allow and chill, take a nap, that's when things rearrange. Because really nobody is judging anything about us. There's nothing out there judging you. That's why you're supremely worthy and you're the creator of your reality. So what's happening is we were programmed as children to think a certain way through commercials, books, school, people, communities, and then we took those to be real. And then we keep thinking the same way. We have expectations of people. We think this is all I can get, this is what I have, and that keeps manifesting. But if there's nothing to fix, if there's no problem, if we live like nature does, where things are normal, then everything manifests. So being rich is normal. Being abundant is normal. Having trees with lots of apples, that's normal. So like nature, we become allowing. We're just allowing life to flow through us. We allow the energy to flow. And when we allow the energy to flow, we feel something that I call a wide river. And in the wide river, everything flows smoothly. People feel safe. People feel okay. People feel okay to be themselves around you. And you feel steady. When you feel steady, you feel clarity. When you feel clarity, you feel clear-minded. When you feel clear-minded, everything flows normally. Life rearranges normally. You get ideas that feel easy, but that improve your life. You get ideas for manifesting what you want, but it becomes like a natural thing. So we're living from the end on the inside. We practice how much we want in our bank account to be normal. Just close your eyes and imagine having $1 million in your bank account. And then just think, oh, this is normal. And practice that few seconds every day. You will start to notice that you feel abundant. You start to notice that everything is okay, you start to notice that life is supporting you. You get ideas to get what you want, and it feels easy and attainable. So we're living in this space where it's magic, but magic is just normal because we are already powerful creators of everything. But we are just stepping into that space of overflow. And we practice that in our mind and feelings. We make our feelings to be steady and peaceful and calm and safe. Most of the resistance comes from not feeling safe and from focusing on what we don't have, focusing on lack. So in this sense, we become the white room. The white room is something I came up with, where you step into this space that's pure white and you envision your desires as being done already. You envision the life that you want to live. You go in there, there's no resistance. It's just pure positive energy. It's source energy. It's part of how source energy is neutral. Source energy is neutral about things. It does not judge. It does not join us in the lower resistance. It is not in fear. There's no fear. And so in our imagination, we can calm our whole energy down. We can come into the white space where there's nothing to do, nothing is required of you, nothing to change, nothing to worry about. And from that space, life rearranges for you. Manifestation becomes normal, as it is, because we're already manifesting everything in our life. But when we're rushing, when we're in resistance, life rearranges to meet us at that vibration. But when we're calm and allowing, everything shifts. We become this force of allowing, just like source is. And the ideas that you begin to receive are so different, but yet so normal. And it's only the sense that you already were this way always. You start to remember that you were always manifesting everything. You were always a calm person. You were always knowing. You were always kind of different from everybody else. You had a sense of knowing that we're source, of knowing that we're worthy, of knowing that hard work is not how things are done. You come to be your true self, and that is so beautiful. You kind of slow everything down, and then the energy returns naturally. There's no forcing. You don't force life to be one way. You don't force yourself to be a certain way. You just allow who you really are to come forward. And I think that's the best gift. Yes, manifestations begin to come naturally and quickly. And your ideas are supreme ideas from source directly. But you also get the gift of unconditional self-love, but being who you really are I think that's so important because there's a lot of how we should be. A lot of talk out there of how we should be. If you want to be successful, you have to be this way. If you want to do this, you got to work hard. If you want to do this, you got to wake up at 5 in the morning. But when you calm your body down, everything begins to manifest naturally. Like being on time becomes normal. You no longer have to think or try to be on time. It just happens naturally. Your kids, they go with the flow with you. They feel safe. They feel seen. They feel validated. And they feel okay to be themselves. So beautiful. And relationships begin to shift. When your system is calm, it recalibrates every room you're in. So just by recalibrating your inner system to be naturally the way you are, everybody starts to shift. And it just becomes this beautiful dance where this moment and this now, it's so complete, so beautiful, and it just becomes normal. You cook a meal, it's normal. You drive somewhere, it's normal. You sit with the people that you love, it's normal. You connect, and just your presence shifts everybody, shifts the energy, because people mainly, they want to be accepted for who they are. We all want to be okay for us to be ourselves. And the inner chatter just kind of dissipates. It just becomes clarity where things seem so perfect. This moment seems so perfect and so worthy. The moment becomes so worthy of your existence, or your existence becomes so perfect and complete. And that gets me to the completion process. The completion process, which I created, leads to the white room. The white room where it's okay to be quiet. It's okay to pause. It's okay to leave space. And this happens by allowing each moment to be complete, each experience to complete. We hang out with someone afterwards. We don't carry the conversation over. We complete that experience. That's complete. That's complete. When I'm done with this video, that's complete. I don't need to go over and rethink everything I said here. I trust that what I said is good, and that's complete. When I complete this action, then it doesn't carry over to other areas of my life. If I'm having a conversation with someone, I allow that to be complete when it's over. I'm cleaning the dishes. I allow that to be complete when it's over. And that creates so much space. And the momentum becomes very fast. And life shifts on its own. Yes, we practice, but we use our mind in a very different way. The chatter slows down, and we use our mind specifically. to make things normal. To be prosperous, that's normal. To be healthy, that's normal. To take action towards our dreams and our health, that's normal. You no longer become stressed for people being negative. You no longer become stressed to take action that supports your health. You no longer fear other people assisting in your reality. It's just normal. And you manifest the right people. Because when there's no fear, there's no charge, there's no resistance. When there's no resistance, we allow everything to flow freely, like a wide river. Somebody is having a negative experience, we remain wide river. And in the wide river, everything flows easily, like source. So we're becoming source-like. We're living the teachings. We're no longer using a map. We're calibrating our inner system. And that's what I love to do in my sessions and in my membership. Calibrate your inner system so things rise to a new level and that becomes normal. Because often we manifest things, we manifest more money, that's our system says this is not normal. So it does everything it can to bring it to the level we're used to. And there's so much to this that I can talk about, but I will share more as I go about. But we allow ourselves, our feelings, our thoughts to just flow without fixing it. When we don't fix something, we tell ourselves, this is okay. We're okay. When we allow a negative feeling to flow freely without needing to change it, it just goes away and it loses all the charge. I will make a video about how to allow thoughts to flow and how to allow feelings and how to calm your inner system down. I'll do that tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and I love you and enjoy.